Good evening. This is video 2 of a series on bioenergetic bodywork with Nicholas O'Connor. The human body is the most beautiful organism and operates in the simplest of ways. Energy is drawn upwards through the soles of the feet and comes in through the skin and the breath. It leaves the body through the top of the head and the hands and is also used in movement. Breathing flexes the diaphragm, sending energy down to the pubic bone, and on the breath out springboards energy into every cell in the body at the same speed that light travels at. This sets the metabolic rate or the vibrancy of the cells, your aliveness. The sinuses, at the entry point for air into the system, act as energy containment areas for the brain, which absorb energy as you breathe in and release it to the brain when you breathe out. The brain is then bathed in a constant energy wave by a normal breathing operation. When the body is fully alive in this way, it attracts energy in through the skin from the environment, which joins with what is already flowing in the body to give it a totally energized body state. This sounds wonderful, but is rarely achieved because of our training early in life to restrict ourselves for the sake of conformity. This is called conditioning. When we are conditioned in childhood, we learn to block the flowing energy of the body to enable compliance with the wishes of the family who bow to the mores of the society, whether it is the village you live in, the town, or the modern city. At first look, it may seem that this is something we have to do anyway, that if we didn't have this limitation imposed on us as children, we'd all be running amok as adults. But when you look at the source and nature of the limitations, you realize that the purpose of conditioning is to uphold the status quo, so that the family is not physically threatened by the larger and more powerful surrounding society. As such, conditioning does not serve the health of the body, and when the body is restricted at this living level, it responds with anger, and because of the living situation of the child, it is bound by its desire to survive, to hold the energy flow in. It is this suppression that interferes with all that we do in adulthood and results in soreness, stiffness, the creeping illnesses like multiple sclerosis and Parkinson's, arthritis, all sorts of other degenerative diseases that show in the body as we get older, and the holding of energy has gone on for many, many years. Anytime you have a physical or emotional reaction that is out of proportion to the circumstances you are in, you are dealing with an anger or an energy that has been held into the body for a long period of time. And your reaction, whatever it is the desire of the body to unload or to drop the burden, so to speak. This impulse is there in all people all of the time. So when we come to our relationships with other people, our reactions are very telling. They indicate what is left over, what is suppressed, and what is held from long ago. These reactions also tell of what our desires are, what we long for, what we need, and what is true for us. So the emotional or physical reaction you might have to something someone else says or does that exceeds what will be appropriate for a calm and centered person indicates suppressed energy in the body structure. And it is this level in the human being that the bioenergetic body deals with. Thank you very much.